Leonardo da Vinci was born on April 15, 1452, in the Tuscan town of Vinci, Italy. His birth was out of wedlock, the son of a respected notary, Ser Piero, and a young woman named Caterina. Despite his illegitimate status, Leonardo spent his early years in his father's household, surrounded by the rolling hills and natural beauty of the Tuscan countryside. From a young age, he displayed a keen curiosity about the world around him, filling notebooks with observations and sketches of plants, animals, and natural phenomena. Leonardo's early exposure to the natural world would later influence his artistic and scientific pursuits, instilling in him a deep appreciation for the interconnectedness of all things. Leonardo's early education was informal, consisting primarily of reading, writing, and mathematics. However, his innate talent for drawing was evident from a young age. Recognizing his son's artistic potential, Ser Piero sent Leonardo to Florence at the age of 14 or 15 to apprentice under Andrea del Verrocchio, one of the most renowned artists and craftsmen of the early Renaissance. This move to Florence would prove to be a pivotal moment in Leonardo's life, marking the beginning of his journey to becoming a true Renaissance man. The workshop of Andrea del Verrocchio was a hub of artistic and intellectual ferment, attracting some of the most talented artists and craftsmen of the early Renaissance. It was a place where creativity and innovation flourished, and where the seeds of the Renaissance were sown and nurtured. Verrocchio, a master in his own right, was known for his versatility and expertise in various forms of art, including painting, sculpture, and goldsmithing. His workshop became a magnet for young artists eager to learn and grow under his guidance. Under Verrocchio's tutelage, Leonardo honed his skills in a variety of artistic disciplines, mastering the technical aspects of painting, sculpture, and drafting. Verrocchio's approach to teaching was hands-on and immersive, allowing his apprentices to engage directly with the materials and techniques of their craft. Leonardo, with his insatiable curiosity and boundless energy, thrived in this environment. He not only learned the traditional methods but also began to experiment and innovate, pushing the boundaries of what was possible in art. He learned to prepare pigments, mix plaster, cast bronze, and work with a wide range of materials. Each of these skills required meticulous attention to detail and a deep understanding of the properties of different substances. Leonardo's ability to master these techniques at such a young age was a testament to his extraordinary talent and dedication. He was not content with merely replicating the work of others. He sought to understand the underlying principles and to apply them in new and innovative ways. Verrocchio's workshop was not merely a place of technical instruction, it was also a vibrant intellectual environment where ideas were exchanged, debated, and refined. The artists and craftsmen who gathered there were not only skilled in their respective trades but also engaged in the broader intellectual currents of the time. They discussed philosophy, science, and literature, drawing inspiration from a wide range of sources. This rich intellectual milieu provided fertile ground for Leonardo's burgeoning genius. Leonardo thrived in this stimulating atmosphere, immersing himself in the study of anatomy, perspective, and the natural world. He was fascinated by the complexity and beauty of the human body, and he spent countless hours dissecting cadavers and studying their structure. His drawings from this period reveal a keen eye for detail and a deep understanding of the mechanics of movement. Similarly, his studies of perspective and light show a sophisticated grasp of the principles that would later inform his masterpieces. One of Leonardo's earliest known works, a drawing of the Arno Valley, dates back to his time in Verrocchio's workshop. This drawing, executed with remarkable precision and detail, reveals Leonardo's early fascination with landscape and his keen eye for observation. The Arno Valley, with its rolling hills and winding river, provided a perfect subject for Leonardo's burgeoning talent. His ability to capture the subtle nuances of light and shadow, as well as the intricate details of the natural world, set him apart from his contemporaries. This pen and ink drawing, executed with remarkable precision and detail, reveals Leonardo's early fascination with landscape and his keen eye for observation. The drawing also hints at Leonardo's later interest in cartography and engineering, demonstrating his ability to render topographical features with accuracy and artistry. His meticulous attention to detail and his ability to convey the essence of a landscape with just a few strokes of the pen were early indicators of his genius. The drawing also hints at Leonardo's later interest in cartography and engineering, demonstrating his ability to render topographical features with accuracy and artistry. This early work foreshadowed his later achievements in these fields, where he would combine his artistic skills with his scientific curiosity to create detailed maps and innovative designs. Leonardo's ability to bridge the gap between art and science was one of his most remarkable qualities, and it was evident even in his earliest works. Another significant work from Leonardo's apprenticeship is his contribution to Verrocchio's painting The Baptism of Christ. This collaborative effort allowed Leonardo to apply the skills he had learned in a real-world context, working alongside his master on a major commission. The painting, which depicts the baptism of Jesus by John the Baptist, is a testament to the collaborative nature of Renaissance workshops, where masters and apprentices often work together on large projects. It is believed that Leonardo painted the angel on the left, a figure of such ethereal beauty and grace that it is said to have surpassed the work of his master. The angel's delicate features and serene expression are hallmarks of Leonardo's style, and they stand in contrast to the more rigid and formal figures painted by Verrocchio. This contribution not only showcased Leonardo's talent but also hinted at the direction his art would take in the future, characterized by a deep sensitivity to human emotion and a mastery of technique. Vasari, a 16th-century biographer of Renaissance artists, recounts that Verrocchio was so humbled by his pupil's talent that he vowed to never paint again. While this anecdote may be apocryphal, it highlights the extraordinary talent and promise that Leonardo displayed even as a young apprentice. Vasari's accounts, though sometimes embellished, provide valuable insights into the lives and careers of Renaissance artists, and they underscore the impact that Leonardo had on his contemporaries. While this anecdote may be apocryphal, it highlights the extraordinary talent and promise that Leonardo displayed even as a young apprentice. His time in Verrocchio's workshop was a formative period in his life, shaping his artistic vision and laying the foundation for his future achievements. Surrounded by talented peers and guided by a master who recognized and nurtured his potential, Leonardo began to develop the skills and ideas that would eventually make him one of the greatest artists and thinkers of all time. In 1482, at the age of 30, Leonardo left Florence for Milan, seeking new challenges and patronage. Florence had been a nurturing ground for his early talents, but Leonardo was always driven by an insatiable curiosity and a desire to explore new horizons. Milan, with its vibrant cultural scene and the promise of new opportunities, beckoned him. He entered the service of Ludovico Sforza, the Duke of Milan, as a painter, sculptor, engineer, and architect. Sforza recognized Leonardo's multifaceted genius and provided him with the resources and freedom to pursue a wide range of projects. This period marked a significant turning point in Leonardo's career, allowing him to expand his repertoire and delve into various fields of study. Leonardo spent the next 17 years in Milan, a period of intense creativity and productivity that saw the creation of some of his most celebrated works. His workshop became a hub of innovation where he and his assistants worked on everything from intricate mechanical designs to grand artistic commissions. This era was characterized by a fusion of art and science, as Leonardo's insatiable curiosity led him to explore anatomy, physics, and engineering alongside his artistic endeavors. One of Leonardo's most ambitious and renowned works from his Milanese period is The Last Supper. This masterpiece, which has captivated audiences for centuries, is a testament to Leonardo's ability to convey profound human emotions and complex narratives through his art. This monumental fresco, commissioned by Sforza for the refectory of the monastery of Santa Maria del Grazie, depicts the dramatic moment when Christ announces that one of his disciples will betray him. The setting of the refectory, where monks would gather for their meals, adds a layer of poignancy to the scene as it mirrors the communal aspect of the Last Supper. Leonardo's innovative use of perspective draws the viewer's eye to the central figure of Christ, while his masterful depiction of human emotion captures the shock, disbelief, and anguish of the apostles. Each figure is meticulously rendered, with expressions and gestures that convey a range of emotions, making the scene come alive with dramatic intensity. Another iconic work from Leonardo's Milanese period is The Portrait of a Musician, a captivating portrait that showcases Leonardo's mastery of sfumato, a technique that uses subtle gradations of light and shadow to create an ethereal and lifelike effect. This technique, which Leonardo perfected, allows for a seamless transition between light and dark, giving the portrait a three-dimensional quality that was revolutionary for its time. The painting's unfinished state only adds to its allure, offering a glimpse into Leonardo's creative process and his meticulous attention to detail. It reveals the layers of planning and execution that went into his work, as well as his relentless pursuit of perfection, which often left many of his projects incomplete. During his time in Milan, Leonardo also produced a number of other notable works, including The Lady with an Ermine, a portrait of Cecilia Gallerani, the mistress of Ludovico Sforza. This painting is celebrated for its delicate rendering of Cecilia's features and the lifelike depiction of the ermine, symbolizing purity and moderation. And The Virgin of the Rocks, a painting that exemplifies Leonardo's ability to create compositions of both spiritual serenity and dramatic tension. The Virgin of the Rocks is notable for its intricate composition, where every element is carefully balanced to create a harmonious yet dynamic scene. The use of light and shadow, along with the detailed rendering of the figures and landscape, showcases Leonardo's unparalleled skill and his deep understanding of both art and nature. Leonardo da Vinci's insatiable curiosity extended far beyond the realm of art, encompassing a vast range of scientific and technical pursuits. His notebooks are a testament to his boundless inquisitiveness, filled with sketches and writings that explore everything from engineering to botany. Leonardo's approach was holistic. He saw the interconnectedness of all things and sought to understand the world in its entirety. Anatomy, in particular, held a special fascination for Leonardo. He was captivated by the human form, not just as an artist, but as a scientist. His anatomical studies were driven by a desire to understand the mechanics of the body, to see how muscles, bones, and organs work together to create movement and life. He believed that a thorough understanding of the human body was essential for artists, enabling them to depict the human form with greater accuracy and expressiveness. Leonardo's meticulous studies allowed him to capture the subtleties of human anatomy in his art, bringing a lifelike quality to his paintings and sculptures that was unparalleled at the time. Leonardo's anatomical studies were not merely a means to an end, they were a passionate pursuit in their own right, driven by his desire to unravel the mysteries of the human body and to comprehend the intricate workings of nature's most complex creation. His dedication to this field was evident in the countless hours he spent dissecting cadavers and recording his findings with painstaking detail. Leonardo's anatomical drawings are nothing short of revolutionary, demonstrating a level of detail and accuracy that far surpassed any previous attempts to document the human body. His work laid the foundation for modern anatomy, providing insights that were centuries ahead of his time. He dissected human cadavers, meticulously recording his observations in his notebooks, which are filled with detailed anatomical sketches, notes, and diagrams. These dissections were not just scientific exercises, they were acts of discovery, revealing the hidden structures and functions of the body. Leonardo's drawings reveal his profound understanding of human anatomy, from the skeletal system to the muscles, tendons, and internal organs. His ability to capture the complexity of these systems in his sketches is a testament to his observational skills and his relentless pursuit of knowledge. He was the first to correctly depict the curvature of the spine, the position of the fetus in the womb, and the workings of the heart valves. These discoveries were groundbreaking, providing a more accurate understanding of human physiology that would influence medical science for generations. Leonardo's anatomical studies were not limited to the human form. He also dissected animals, comparing their anatomy to that of humans. This comparative approach allowed him to identify similarities and differences, deepening his understanding of biological structures and functions. His notebooks contained detailed drawings of the muscles and skeletons of horses, dogs, and birds, revealing his keen interest in comparative anatomy. These studies were not just academic exercises, they were part of his broader quest to understand the natural world and the principles that govern it. Leonardo's groundbreaking anatomical work, though largely unknown during his lifetime, would have a profound impact on the development of medical science in the centuries that followed. His detailed observations and innovative techniques paved the way for future anatomists and medical professionals. His drawings and notes, rediscovered in the 19th century, continue to amaze and inspire medical professionals and artists alike. The rediscovery of his work has led to a renewed appreciation of his contributions to both art and science, highlighting the enduring legacy of his genius.